Hi everyone, welcome back to this Japanese class. This class number is 13 and we're going to learn about common verb today. So this is the content for today's class. First, we're going to review what verb was in Japanese. We're going to cover the rules and 6 types of verb. And then following, I'm going to share 30 phrases of common verbs by introducing simple word and the formal word. So, what was verb in Japanese? Verb in Japanese is called doushi. Doushi. Japanese words that expresses the action or existence of things is verb, and other thing is that words end with a u step in hiragana and is associated with a change when followed by a word such as this and must. So, for the people who forgot what u step in hiragana was, it's basically these. So, anything that ends with u sound, so u, ku, su, tsu, nu, hu, mu, yu, ru. These are all u steps. So these are the 6 type of verb in Japanese. The first ones is imperfective form. So it ends with something nai, something u, and yo. The second one is continuous form. So something that ends with mas, ta. And then third, it's the end form. Fourth, attributive form, so something toki. Fifth, subjective form, something ba. And then sixth is the command form. So I have the example on the right side. I use the word kaku, which means write. So let's try to plug that into this rules. So the first one would be kaka nai. The second one would be kaki mas, kai ta. And then for the end form would be kaku. And for attributive form, it will be kaku toki. For subjective, it will be kakeba. Oh, subjunctive, it will be kakeba. And then for command form, it will be kake, because this is commanding to do stuff. So, after we learned about the basic rules and refreshing our memories, now I'm going to talk about 30 common verbs. So the first one is 食べる、食べる、食べます、食べます。食べます is the formal way of saying 食べる, and which means eat. Deliver in Japanese would be 届ける、届ける. The formal way would be 届けます、届けます. Can or be done in Japanese is できる、できる. Formal way to say this is できます、できます。Open in Japanese is 開ける、開ける. Formal way to say this is 開けます、 開けます。Close in Japanese is 閉める。閉める。The formal way to say is 閉めます。閉めます。So there's two types of 閉める in Japanese. One is to close the lock, or like closing the door. So 閉める。ドアを閉める。And then another thing is to tighten something. So, for example, he's tightening the pipe right here. So this could also be 閉める. So to look for in Japanese is 探す。探す. In a formal way, we say 探します。探します。Make a phone call in Japanese is 電話をかける。電話をかける。Formal way to say this is 電話をかけます。電話をかけます。Talk in Japanese is 話す。話す。In a formal way, we say 話します。話します。Understand in Japanese is わかる。わかる。Formal way to say this is わかります。わかります。Forgot in Japanese is 忘れる。忘れる。Formal way to say this is 忘れます。忘れます。Carry is 持つ。持つ。Formal way to say this is 持ちます。持ちます。Invite in Japanese is 誘う。誘う。Formal way to say this is 誘います。誘います。Be bothered in Japanese is 困る。困る。Formal way to say this is 困ります。困ります。To call someone is 呼ぶ。呼ぶ。In formal way, we say 呼びます。呼びます。To stop is 止める。止める。Formal way to say this is 止めます。止めます。In Japanese, 止める can mean to stop the taxi or grab a taxi. So if I want to say to grab a taxi, it would be タクシーを止める。タクシーを止める。And then another thing you could stop or turn it down is this pot right here. She's turning off the um, the gas. So to say this in Japanese, it would be 火を止める。火を止める。火 means fire, so stop fire or turn down the fire. Get dirty is 汚れる。汚れる。Formal way to say this is 汚れます。汚れます。Laugh would be 笑う。笑う。Formal way to say this is 笑います。笑います。Hungry or get hungry is お腹がすく。お腹がすく。Formal way to say is お腹がすきます。お腹がすきます。Wake up would be 起きる。起きる。To say this in formal way would be 起きます。起きます。On the opposite, to sleep is 寝る。寝る。Formal way to say this is 寝ます。寝ます。Compliment or praise is 褒める。褒める。Formal way to say this is 褒めます。褒めます。To work is 働く。働く。Formal way to say this is 働きます。働きます。Wait would be 待つ。待つ。Formal way to say this is 待ちます。待ちます。Walk would be 歩く。歩く。Formal way to say this is 歩きます。歩きます。For run, it would be 走る。走る。Formal way to say this is 走ります。走ります。Lend is 貸す。貸す。Formal way is 貸します。貸します。To rent is 借りる。借りる。Formal way to say this is 借ります。借ります。 To hang out or to play is 遊ぶ、遊ぶ. Formal way to say this is 遊びます、遊びます. Read is 読む、読む. Formal way to say this is 読みます、読みます. Meet or greet is 会う、会う. Formal way to say this is 会います、会います. So that was a lot. We learned 13 different phrases. And to review the verbs ends with, oh, sorry, there's two with, but verb ends with a U or U stamp and is associated with a change when followed by a word such as des and mas. So most of the formal words that we looked, everything is associated with mas when it turns into formal. And lastly, we learned 30 common phrases for verbs, regular and formal way, and to apply the 6 rules. It is very simple. So let's say if you wanted to deny something, you could turn 読む into 読まない. Or if you wanted to command someone, it would be 読め. I would post another video about those 6 rules again because it's more complicated and difficult. But thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions or concern, feel free to comment down below in the comment section. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!